Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Whoever is new here, my name is Sasha. So today's topic, I'm going to talk about how to set a healthy boundary for yourself. Let's begin the video. So first thing first that you really need to start off is saying no. If you want to put a boundary for yourself, if you want to learn how to put a boundary for yourself, this is just a basic start to start saying no. If you don't like something, say no. If you don't want to do something, say no. No one is here to force you. Don't be afraid of saying no. Don't feel guilty. Because saying no can save your life a lot. And saying no will bring you anything you want. Saying no will make your standard higher. So first, if you want to learn how to say no, and if you cannot say no to other people, first say no to yourself. If you want a lip gloss, say no. I don't want it. I will tell to myself no. If you want a burger, say no to yourself. Say no. Sasha, no. Like this, you can be addicted to no. Like this, you will know the power of no. Don't be afraid if someone doesn't like you when you say no. When they want you to go to party with them and you don't want it, say no. And if they don't like you and if they don't message you, leave them. You cannot always work with people's desire. You should create your own life. You should create what you want, not what others want. And if this no bothers them, just go for yourself. Be happy that they show their real face to you. And remember, by saying no, you're gonna lose a lot of friends. You're gonna lose a lot of people. So that is really fine. You're gonna find yourself at least. So the second tip is to actually communicate clearly. If you don't want to tell people about your boundaries, how do you want them to understand you? How do you want them not to cross your boundaries? I'm gonna give a small example. Imagine I don't introduce myself to you. Imagine I don't say my name. How do you want to know who am I? How you should know what is my name. It is me who I tell you who am I. It is me who introduce myself. So do the same to others. Tell them your boundaries and tell them if they crossed, bye-bye, there's exit. And a small tip for you guys, don't tell them just your boundaries. You should add something too. You shouldn't be like, yeah, I don't like when someone disrespects me, and I don't like when they gossip with me and stuff, and be like, yeah, this is my boundary, blah blah blah. Don't be like this. When you tell someone about your boundaries, also tell them what would happen if they cross your boundary. Tell them without being afraid. The third tip is have a small circle, because I have a belief if you have a smaller circle, you get more respected. If you have a huge circle, I don't think the respect is served. No one likes to stay in a place where respect isn't served. You're gonna have tons of friends around you. You're gonna have huge circle of yours, big group of friends, going party, blah 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 blah. But when they don't respect you or cross your boundaries, why are you still friends with them? Why are you still having that huge circle of yours? Instead of being proud that, yeah, I have a lot of friends, I have a big circle, instead make them small until that small circle serve you respect and never cross your boundary. And also those people who are in your smaller circle is more afraid to lose you, because they know that when you choose someone, when you want to have a friend, you need the best quality of them. So they know if they don't serve respect, they will be out too. The fourth tip is leave without feeling guilty. They disrespect you without guilt. They treat you like shit without guilt. And right now you feel guilty to leave them? Just leave. They deserve nothing of you. You are worthy. You deserve more. You shouldn't stay in places where you get nothing, where you get bad words, where you get disrespect. Just leave. You're gonna find better person. Whether it's friendship or relationship, you're gonna find better one. And whenever you feel guilty, sit with yourself, think to yourself, did they really show me things that I love? Did they really come when I needed them? If not, then stop thinking. Stop making your mind busy over them. The fifth tip that I'm going to give you guys is related to the second tip. So how it's related? I told you guys that tell others about your boundaries, communicate clearly, like introduce your boundaries to them. So right now, introduce yourself to them. Introduce your value to them and introduce who you are to them. And like this, when they know your value, when they know who you are, they wouldn't cross it. I mean, like, imagine it's your first time meeting your celebrity crush, or I don't know, your crush, or someone that you haven't seen them in a while. When they tell you, okay, Sasha, or okay, David, any names, I don't like it when someone make jokes with me, you know? And just because you know their value and just because you know who they are, you wouldn't do the joke with them. You wouldn't cross their boundaries. So tell people, or better I say, show people who you are, your value. The sixth tip is know your limits. Because if it's out of limit, you're gonna not add boundaries. You're gonna add toxicity into your boundary, which equals to unhealthy boundaries. And what unhealthy boundaries equal to? It equals to you losing your worth. You don't know who you are. Unhealthy boundaries equal to that you make others' life ruined. So how ruined? Why ruined? Why unhealthy? Why toxic? Well, there's a psychology trick that first you're gonna put normal boundaries, you're gonna show them your worth, you're gonna make them feel attracted, and then they're gonna stick to you. And when they're gonna stick to you, you're gonna add toxic boundaries or unhealthy boundaries which ruin their life, which they cannot leave. So if you want a healthy boundary and if you are someone who is healthy, stop it and know your limits before it's late. Before you make someone's life miserable, before you make yourself a psychopath. Last but not least, practice self-care. As I said in my first ever video, spend time with yourself, know yourself more. This is exactly the same. Do the self-care, level up, darling. Just repair yourself. Make yourself unbreakable. Self-care can be physically and mentally, but to start in, I think it's better for you to do mentally first than physically. Because you cannot be looking good from the outside and inside you can be rotten. So fix your inner self, heal first, then go for the outside. So guys, this was all. Hope you like it, hope you learned something new. Until my next video, love you always. Bye!